Welcome my darlings to the last day of our sew along. Today we'll be putting together the bag and creating a key fob replacement, let's put it this way, because I'm not doing an actual key fob. I don't have the hardware for it. So go ahead and grab your bag, and you want to lay it right sides together, lining and main, like so. Yesterday we did the top, well, the bottom of the main, because we added the Velcro. Today we're going to sew the bottom of the lining, and you want to leave an opening as big as you can get it. Like, I would go maybe 1.5 inches on each end, back stitch, leave the opening, and then another 1.5 inches on the other end. The bigger the opening, the easier will be to turn your bags. That's a general rule. So I wouldn't leave a tiny opening. So this is how it looks like on the bottom, for the one that has the lining and the vinyl. So now you want to go ahead and stitch along the two sides, making sure that the right sides together, the lining and the main. And I like to do one straight stitch and just pivot a little bit at the zipper part. Back stitch at the beginning and at the end. So here, when I reach the zipper part, I just pivot a little bit and back stitch. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Make sure before you do that your zipper is open. You want to have your zipper open, otherwise you won't be able to turn your bag. And here you have on the other side, you have your little loop. So I'm going to put this just as a reminder to go extra slow there, because I have that little loop for the D-ring. When I reach that, I just pivot ever so slightly and continue down. Next step, we'll be working on the 4 corners. Before we turn the bag. I am loving all the bags I've seen so far in the group. I'm so glad we're giving prizes with random.org instead of .org.com. Instead of picking, because I couldn't pick a favorite. Alright, so now you want to lay your corner like this, right sides together. See, this is the corner opening. Open it like so, and just stitch along it. I've done, and this is something I wanted to tell you, I've done my initial bag with a pivot here, so it has like a little corner, or you can do a straight stitch and then it will be straight. So it's up to you. They both look cute. Just make sure whatever style you choose, you do it on all 4 corners the same way. And of course, repeat for all 4 corners, like I said. I'll do this straight because I did the other one with the corners, so you can see the difference. And now the lining. And the last corner. See, this bag is really not difficult, like really not difficult. It looks a lot difficult than it is. If you do one step at a time, and you accept that if you make mistakes, you can fix them, then you'll be definitely enjoying this process and the finished bag, not just the process. There you go. Alright, so all 4 corners are done. It looks like a pillow right now. So now you want to slide your hand through the opening that you left. Grab the bottom and through the zipper. And you want to pull it right out. And birth your little pouch. And you're basically done. You're closing the pocket, this little pouch inside. And if you're not adding the key fob, you're basically done. Let's push out the corners. First I'm using like my hands and my fist, and then I'm gonna use my little pusher just to make sure I get nice and crisp corners. So through the opening, check that all your seams are caught, that nothing has skipped, nothing has, before you close your little pouch. And you also want to make sure that you push your ends here, your opening here. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. So let's close the lining. And again, this is where you can be a hero if you want and hand stitch this. My friend Jamie will love, if she's watching this video, she will love to hear me say that I'm going to machine stitch it. She is one that hand stitches and picks on me all the time that I'm not hand stitching this. So this one's for you. Look how I'm machine closing my bottom and have zero regrets. It's inside of the pouch. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all done. Now push your lining inside. And now you have a lining that's easily wiped down because of the vinyl. So this is how your little pouch looks like inside, with my little gingerbread man. And this is how it looks like outside. How cute. And this snowflake pull is just perfect for this print, isn't it? Alright, so now your bag is pretty much all done. Open it, put your Velcro part on top of the outer Velcro part, the male and female Velcro, and pretty much enjoy it. If you're doing the key fob part, follow the instructions in the tutorial if you have the hardware and the tools. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do a strap with regular clasps. Oh my goodness! This is so okay, let me center it because it wasn't centered. There we go, much better now. This is super cute. Super cute. Okay, before I continue admiring it, let me just make that strap so I show you guys. So take one 1-inch clasp. This is from Wizardry, like 99.9% of my hardware and zippers. Melissa has awesome customer service and beautiful products. So there's that. So take your strap piece. The pattern calls for 12 and 1/8, I think, length. This is actually 13 because I'm losing a little bit because of the clasp. So I made it 13 inches long, but the same width. I think this is 4 inches. Press it so you form a 1-inch loop, like so. So press towards the inside, and then one more time. Slide before you sew anything. Before you sew anything down, you want to fold this and slide your ring through it, like so, with it unsewn. And now you want to open it up, right sides together, open all the creases up, and you're going to sew this with 1/4 inch seam allowance. So you're basically sewing a loop, but you want to make sure that your hardware is in first. So this is how it looks like with the hardware in, and we're going to sew a stitch right there. Don't skip pressing beforehand. Your life will be much easier if you don't skip these steps. Your sewing life, I mean. So I'm going to finger press my seam allowance open, and now refold everything. And because I've pressed it, it's easy to refold. Like so. So now you have a loop that looks like this, and you want to go ahead and sew the two outside edges in a loop, making sure that you move your hardware obviously as you sew. And repeat the same thing on the other side, the folded side. That was a big thunder. Summers in Florida. Lots of rain. Alright, so now you have like a loop with your hardware in, so we're just going to fix this hardware on one end. So I like to stitch with the seam where the loop is, and try to see if I can get like right in here, or actually no, right on the edge. This way I put my stitch in the ditch here, like here. I'm gonna stitch right here. This will enclose my hardware so it's not moving around. Right here, the hardware won't be moving around, and we are all done after this step. Amazing job, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this project. I hope you faced your fears of bags or this particular bag. You've realized that I wasn't lying. It's not hard, and you are enjoying right now a beautiful custom makeup bag that you've made for yourself. See, this is the key fob replacement that will go right here. Beautiful. I really hope you guys enjoyed this process, and because I'm sure your bags are gorgeous, that I have no doubt about, but it's important that you also enjoyed it. Go ahead and post a picture of your finished bag in the photos of day 5 of the Sew Along album, and you can also check in with the same photo in the comments of the Project 1 check-in of the Backstage Backroom Christmas in July event. All the details are in the Backstage Backroom. Link will be in the comments. Thank you once again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!